Hey guys, and welcome to episode 24 of Surg's single-player survival series, Season 1. I'm here at my base, and I finished filling up the refined firestone. Now, I actually ended up doing it down in my mining area. There's a ravine down there, and I found a couple of pockets of lava. And I figured, you know what, I might as well do it there rather than the nether. Because, one, the nether's a scary place, and my power armor doesn't do too well there because it heats up so much. So that's number one. Number two, I'd rather have obsidian under my base where I can just go and mine it if I need some. Also, I was looking at different ways to make steel, and I actually found one that's a little bit faster than the blast furnace here. Now it'll only make steel ingots, it won't make steel blocks like the blast furnace. And that's the induction smelter here. If I throw iron and charcoal in here, it will go through. Now it takes 4 pieces of charcoal for 1 piece of iron. But if we wait, it'll go and make steel. Now I made a couple of pieces, and it makes the same railcraft steel. Now there is some other things that we can use, like rotary craft to make HSLA steel, which should count the same, and it's a lot quicker. But you know, my thought is if I'm going to use it for railcraft stuff, I might as well make railcraft steel. And I don't have you know, the blast furnace from rotary craft made yet anyway. It's not hard to make, but yeah, it's one of those things that I don't have it, and I don't really need it right this moment. So, one thing I do want to do is I actually want to head out to where my quarry is, and I want to turn it off. Now, okay, I definitely need something to take care of this heat for me. Okay, seems to be working just fine now, but for some reason it was really heating up there. Now I want to turn this off, and mainly because I'm going to be interrupting my power system. So, you know what? To turn it off, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take away the cable. So, well, that was a lot quicker than I thought. I thought this stored some power, but apparently it didn't store very much. So let's head back to our base. Now this is turned off, and it doesn't look like it's down very far anyway just yet. It looks like we're still at 44. Oh no, I don't want to drown. Get out. Let's flight control's not really going to help me. Okay, so let's head back to our base here and sleep through the night, and then we'll dismantle this boiler that we have set up. Okay, looks like I'm out of oil too, so I might as well just take the refinery and go ahead and take everything down, because if I'm not creating power out here, then I won't be creating fuel. So let's go ahead and get all of this down. No sense in leaving it sitting out here too. So first thing I want to do is go ahead and dismantle this. And that should stop this from running. So I take this completely down because I want to move it under my base. Now, I do want to take the aqueous accumulator here too, and I have buckets. So that way I can go ahead and pick up this water and take that with us as well. So let's see, we got the 9 there. Okay, perfect. We have everything. And let's see how this, yeah, this is going to create a little bit of charcoal in the meantime. For right now, well, we might as well take it too. And just because I'm moving everything, I'll go ahead and take this, and I'll meet you down in our basement area. So now we're down here in the sub-basement, and I want to take my aqueous accumulator and my buckets and get that set up first thing. So let's do... where do I want this? Yeah, right here looks good. And then, so what I'll do is I'll just put a bucket of water here and here. And then aqueous accumulator, and that should start filling up. We'll go ahead and put our solid fueled fireboxes, because we're still going to use wood. Now, I don't want to put the low pressure boilers that I had. I actually went and one more and made steel plates. So that way, where's the low pressure? So we can go ahead and throw those in here. And just for right now, I'm going to throw these tanks and the fluid ducts, and probably keep that. Go ahead and throw all of this stuff in my system, so that way it just finds a place for it. And I don't need the quartz. Okay. So down here, I want to use the steel plates to make the boiler. And that's because I actually want to make a high pressure boiler, which holds twice as much steam. And I'm going to make it 4 tall. That's the tallest we can make it. So basically, we're making the biggest, most efficient boiler that we can. And I'm going to need 4 more. And I have a little bit of extra plates. Trust me, we will find a use for them. So there we go. So it holds over 1,000,000 millibuckets of steam. And the water's starting to go in. So first thing we want to do is probably set up our steam oven. So we're set that up right here. Now obviously it doesn't have any steam. And we're going to want to connect it to our logistics system for... how do I want to do that? You know what? I could probably just do it off of here somewhere, or even better, right off of here. Say right there, we can go into the wall and go down. Now, I also want this to start heating up. So, once it completely fills with water, we can go ahead and put it in now. If we throw our firestone in here, you can see here, see how fast it heats up now? So it's going to heat up way quicker than if we were using, say, charcoal or wood. And I want some stone pipes and some logistics. So stone transport. We don't need these buckets. And I'll just throw these in here. And we need at least 1 basic logistics pipe. And I should have, yeah, supplier logistics pipe. So let's go hop down here. And we'll go right off right here. So right there we'll put a basic logistics. There we go. And I'm gonna want a pipe plug. Probably a couple of them. We'll just grab a couple. And it's because when I put the stone transport pipe here, I don't want it to connect on there. So let's go... Oh, we can just go ahead and put that back. And of course it's creating a mess. We'll put that one back. And that's fine. And I'll clean up this this mess here. And we want to go right down here. So this is why I wanted a couple of pipe plugs, is because if I'm running it right here, then see it's going to connect to the back here too. I know I probably could go out one more, but you know what? I like having it a little bit compact. And let's see where this brings us out. So we're one too high, so one more down. And let's go through the wall back here. I hate having to use two different tools here. Let's see. So this is the boiler. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and put our steam oven right there? I mean, it's just supplying the boiler anyway. So let's put our steam oven back here. That'll make it a lot easier. We'll go ahead and put our supplier pipe. And I don't happen to have any wood, so let me go grab some wood. And I bet you, yeah, the wood made it back into the deep storage. So let's grab, say, a stack. Now, the problem is it's got to make its way all the way from our tree farm there. And we'll go ahead and tell this to keep a stack. And we'll tell it partial. So that way it'll partially request if it doesn't have a full stack. Just to make sure. There we go. And if everything is set up right, we should see a stack of wood come zipping down here and go right into there. Awesome. And it's almost all the way heated up. I'm going to let it get all the way heated up. Now, this steam should start going into the steam oven there. Yeah, see, and now we're getting some charcoal. So now we can just go ahead and close this off, and we have a full, well, we basically have the system set up down here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change up our power system. Instead of using, why do I keep doing that? Instead of using our system here with the industrial steam engines, what I want to do is I want to make these right here, steam dynamos. So I'm probably going to make, let's say, 11 of these. So I'm going to make a couple of them, sleep through the night, and then we'll set them up downstairs. Okay, so we should have just about every, no, I don't want that recipe. That one. Should have just about everything that we need to go ahead and put together. I made 15 of them. So, and I took my refined firestone out of my boiler because it's fully heated up. So let's go ahead and just throw this. We see that we still have about half left on it. So we throw everything in here. Now, if I'm going to be producing this much power, I can't really use the leadstone energy conduit. So let's look at something a little bit more powerful. Now, I'm probably going to need more than hardened too. So redstone energy conduit is the top tier energy conduit. And what we need to make this is we need some redstone energy conduit and put it into the fluid transposer with some 200 millibuckets of molten redstone. So we're going to need some electrum, which is just silver and should be silver and gold. Yeah, silver and gold. We're also going to need some redstone. So we might as well get a stack of that. And we're going to need some gold. Now, I have a lot of blocks of gold, so it'll be just fine. And then silver. Grab a stack of silver. Because we're going to need a lot of electrum. And I had some hardened glass cooking up. So let's do gold and silver. And that should go ahead and cook up some electrum and throw it right in here so we'll get about 2 stacks of it. While that's working, let's go ahead and melt up this redstone and throw it into our fluid transposer. And I wonder if we have any electrum. Doesn't look like we do. Now, I'm probably going to need quite a bit of this. Now, that's a good, decent amount to start with. 24, that's not bad. So, I'm going to make probably about 2 stacks of this redstone energy conduit. And I'm also going to need some liquid ducts. So let's look at those here. Item ducts, fluid ducts. Now I want to make the clear ones because they just look better. So I'm going to need some copper. We have plenty of copper. And I even went and made some copper copper blocks. So if we need to, we can always get it out of block form. So we're probably going to need not as many of these, but this will get us almost a stack. So we got the fluid ducts, and we're going to throw those away. Let's see what this gets us here. So 36, 48. We're doing fairly decent here. Yeah. So I'm going to let these finish up because this is going to take a little while. And you can see our power is actually really dropping. We probably don't need any more electrum. So I'm going to have to refill this one steam dynamo here with water because I'd taken away our water source. Actually, now's probably a good time to get everything started to set up. So let me clean up some of this stuff here and get everything together that we need. And we'll go downstairs and set it up. So now we should have, we have a couple of redstone energy conduits. Should be enough for now. And I think the way that I'd like to do it is first we're going to need fluid ducts, because we need to pump the steam out. So we're going to need quite a few. That should be plenty. And from there, you know what, let's go into the wall here. So let's go, ooh, I have an idea. Instead of putting these here, let's go ahead and put them on the back side. So we already have our steam oven down there. So we can go ahead and put these fluid ducts here. And that should be, I think that should be plenty. If we need, we can go ahead and add a few more. And the way that I want these set up is I actually want to come right here. Let's dig out a little bit of area. So let's see, if we divide these into 3, then we're probably going to need 2 more. Yeah, I'll make 2 more. So right now we're just going to use 15 of them. And the way that I want them to run is, let's just go ahead and clean this up and make a hole in the wall here. So the way that I want them to run is, first I want 5 of them, like, let's see. Let's do bricks here first. And then I want to do 5 sitting just like this. And I'll probably go 1 more over this way. Yeah, see, there's a little cave system back here. That's where the monsters are coming from. And then I want 5 more like this. And then we'll do another 5 right here. So what we can do is, with these fluid ducts, we can go ahead and dig right through here. And I can run the fluid ducts right behind. So let's see if we can get in there to do that. Oh, I might need to just make a little bit more room. So right in here, I want the fluid ducts to go ahead and connect to all of these. Just like that. And then down here, same thing. And we have fluid ducts here. Now I can go ahead and fill this in. And then from here we should be able to just connect them. Now I don't want this one connecting, just for aesthetics. And just like this here. And now they should all light up, getting plenty of steam, and we're still producing way more than we're going to be using. And we can take our redstone energy conduit and just run right here. Right in the center. And then I just have to whack these ones here in the back to go ahead and face it, and the top to face down. Oh, let's see if I can get... There's that one, and that one. There. So now they're all facing this. And the nice thing is we can go ahead and just throw a torch back here and go ahead and cover most of this up. Right? Like... Oh, let's go ahead and do this row first. Right, like so. So there we go. So we have all of this energy being produced. And I can go ahead and just run it wherever I need. So, to start, let's go ahead and get it back upstairs so we can get it to our, at least our thermal expansion machines. Yeah, we'll go right straight through here. Ooh, that's perfect too, because we can run our rock crusher right off of this. Eventually, the idea is to run our whole base off of this thermal expansion power. Because thermal expansion it makes RF, right? But RF converts to, it converts to MJ. So it connects there. And we can just go right over here. Oh, not quite going outside. So let's just run it right through here. Because we need these machines powered up in order to go and add, to make more of these cables. And then we'll go from there to here. And we can go ahead and cover this up. Perfect. And we still have a couple extra. So what I'm going to do, now that we have all of this hooked up, and our machine should be plenty powered up. Yeah, look at this. No loss of power anywhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create some more of these redstone energy conduits and start replacing the Buildcraft kinesis pipes. Okay, so I'm just running the last of these energy conduits. And basically I went and removed all of everything else. All of the kinesis pipes. Oh, I missed one. And I should be able to just go ahead and go right over here. Oh. And connect these up. So now that's connected to everything there. And then I just need to finish running this straight back to where we're actually getting power supplied from. And this should do it right here. That'll connect all of that. And the last thing we need to do is connect this up to the logistics system. You can see here our logistics system is slowly running out of power. Now, because I'm using RF, I no longer need this transfer node. I can actually just run it straight into the Tesseract. And there we go. Everything should now be hooked up to our new power system. And I can go ahead and close everything off. We no longer need this open. And just in case, I'm going to throw... Oh, I must be out of torches. Let's see if I have any here in my system. Well, I can always make some more torches. That's not a big deal. And I just need some sticks. 20 sticks. So, now we have a nice new, nice new power system here. You can see that these are generating a lot of power. They should keep our, I keep getting confused on what floor I'm on. They should keep our tree farm nice and powered up. Now I still need to go and fill in dirt in some areas, and I'll get that done between this episode and next. So I need to fill in here, and then I need to completely dismantle this. Now the reason that I left this here was because it did still have some power in the kinesis pipes. So I didn't want to, just remove the kinesis pipes when there's still power in them. Still powering our base at least a little bit. So, between this episode and next, what I'm going to do is just clean up the base a little bit. And go ahead and fill in this, areas with dirt, and just make sure that everything is ready for whatever we decide to do next episode. Oh, I forgot one right here. There we go. So that connects our lasers too. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later.